YouTube, my name is Michelle Brown. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating this holiday look for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave me some comments to let me know what you think of this makeup look. I really enjoy creating this look for you guys today. So until next time, I hope to see you guys very soon. Stay tuned, wear your mask, please stay safe. Later. Okay guys, let's begin. So I'm going to use this NYX micro brow pencil. I'm just going to use the spoolie part. The pencil is gone, but I'm just going to use the spoolie part to brush up my brow hairs, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to use this brown pencil that I purchased from Amazon. The name is called Italia. And it's just dark brown. I'm going to use that to fill in my brows. So I like to start at the bottom of my brow and just do an outline. Okay. Then we'll go to the top and fill it in. Follow the natural shape of your brow. Okay. Then I just like to fill in from the tail on. Small strokes. Okay. And then for the front of the brow, I like to brush the strokes going upwards. To give you more, of a natural look. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's do the other side. So I do use both hands, so I have to use my left hand to do the other side.
In this part of the clip, I meant to say a simple eyeshadow look, not eyebrow look.
Just maybe one or two colors. Okay, brushing the front going up, just like I did on the other side. Try to make them look, the same. Of course, they won't be perfect. They'll be more like close sisters, but not twins. Alrighty. So that's all I'm going to do for now. And then I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn to clean up my brow. And I'm going to use this flat brush. Very flat and skinny. This one does not have a name on it. I purchased this from I think Wish. I was just trying to see what the brushes would be like. So I like that one. So now before I put my concealer on, I'm just going to, you know, brush up the hairs or brush in the pencil to make sure they don't look too sharp. Notice how I blend in the front of the brow so it won't look so square. Okay, so now you're going to take the concealer and I'm going to put it on both sides of my brush. Not too much. Okay, and then we're going to clean up our brows. So I like to start down here. I put the, you know, a little bit of the concealer down here, and then I take my brush. I'll start from the tail and just clean her up. Okay. To me, the brows are the hardest because, you know, you want them to be very precise. I need a little bit more concealer. I think I'm holding my breath. I feel like I'm holding my breath whenever I do my eyebrows. Okay. So that looks pretty good to me. Okay. Actually, guys, you know what I just realized? I realized that the one I picked up before was Warm Honey. It was a little too light for me. So, no problem. I'm just going to continue using it. But then I'll put a little bit of the Fawn, you know, underneath to make sure. Because this is looking very white, especially on camera. Yeah, it's looking a little white. Alrighty. Here you go. Before I clean up the top part, I'm just going to use Fawn. I'm just going to take it directly and put it a little bit under here. So this won't look so white. And then while I'm at it, then I'll just take a little bit out and just put it all over my lid. And that will act as a eyeshadow base for my color that I'm going to use. And I'm going to get a flat brush. This brush I purchased from this website called Shop Miss A. And there's no name on it actually. So I'm going to use that to blend out my concealer. I know it looks very white, but trust me, in person, it's not that white. It's just the lights why it looks the way it does. So now I'm going to mix. I forgot to bring my foundation that I'm going to use to clean up my brow with at the top. So this is Maybelline 356. I'm going to use that to clean up the top part of my brow. You don't want to use the same color that you use at the bottom to use at the top because that would look too obvious, or it would look too white. You want it to be closer to your skin tone. And just take the brush and just like go across the top like so. slowly, right? And just clean up the edges just to make sure it looks a little sharp. All right, now do the other side. Kind of turn the brush like at an angle. Alright, I like to use the leftover part and then put it in the front part of my brow. Okay, then I'm going to use the same exact brush that I was using to blend out everything. About that, guys. My camera seemed to shut off on me after like 10 minutes in. It just shuts off. It gets hot and it shuts off, and it's been doing that for a while. So I don't know if it happens to you guys, but what I was trying to say before it was cut off, that I'm going to use my black Radiance banana powder to set the part where I put the concealer. So I'm going to use the same brush that I used to clean up my brows. Just put some powder. Make sure we don't have any creasing. And I'm going to be using this Juvias Place palette today. This is the Nubian 2 palette. Looks like this. I'm sure many of you have it. Okay, and for today we're going to be using this green color here. At the bottom it's called Egypt, and I'm going to be putting that on my lid. But first I'm going to be using this transitional color here from the Warrior palette. I'm going to be using this color called Kano, K-A-N-O, right here as my transitional color. For now we're going to use the same brush. Okay, I'm just going to push it in here and just like blend it in. Nothing too big. Just blend it in and then go to this next side and do the exact same thing. That's all I'm going to be doing for now. Then I'm going to be taking like a more like a flat brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. It came in a pack, so I don't have a name on it, but if I can find it I will link it in the description box for you guys. Okay, now we're going to the green color that I showed you guys before, Egypt, and I'm going to put that on my lid. These colors are so pigmented, I don't even have to wet my brush. Okay, I'm going to bring it a little bit above my crease. Okay, I'm not going to bring it all the way to the end. Maybe 3/4 of my lid space, because I'm going to put another color. at the end. To use this brush here. It's a brush set called BS Small that I purchased from Amazon a long time ago. So I'm going to use this to get the brown color next to Egypt called Kenya, and I'm going to put that into the corner, the outer corner, I should say. I'm going to try to marry these two colors together so you won't see where one ends and where one begins. I'm just going to put it, just going to stamp it. Just push it in. Okay. And then I'm bringing it over just a little bit. Make sure you blend it out really well. I'm going back with this original brush. I'm not going to put any color on it. I'm just going to use this to brush out the edges so it won't look so sharp. And then also brush out the top part of the green shade just to blend it in so it won't look so sharp at the edge. Like that. Okay, so that's basically all I'm going to do for my lid space, but I'm going to go back into this palette, the Nubian, the Warrior palette, and I'm going to use this color here. It's a beige color, just to highlight my brow bone just a little bit. This color here. So let's use like a smaller brush. Just to give it a little brightness under here. Just going right in the arch of my, underneath my brow. Okay. I'll go back with the first brush just to make sure. Blend out the edges. Okay. And that's basically all I'm going to be doing for my brows today. And what I'll do next is use my E.L.F. liquid liner to line my brow. See, wasn't that simple and pretty? Well, I think it's pretty. Alrighty, I'm going to create a little wing. Not too big. So I like to start at the end and make like a little triangle. Right? Okay, and then I'll make another triangle here. Well, I'll connect it. Okay, guys. This is so aggravating. My camera shut off again. And that time, it wasn't like 10 minutes. So I just finished my brow, my one wing liner off camera. So now I'm going to just do the other one with you guys so you can see what I'm doing. Let's say a prayer that this thing behaves. Alright, so let's do the next side. It won't be perfect, but pretty good. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is prime my face using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. That's the bottle here, and I'm about halfway done. Make sure that my hands are clean. My face is oily, especially in my T-zone area. I really do love this primer. Alrighty. Now I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the orange color, and I'm going to use this to conceal under my eyes just a little bit. They're not dark, but a little discoloration. I'm gonna put a little bit here, not too much, a little bit here, and then around my mouth. Alright, so I'm going to be using this makeup sponge here. I purchased this from the same Shop Miss A website, and it was like $2 for this sponge, but it's really soft, and it's a damp sponge to blend out the concealer. Now I'm going to be using this Juvias Place concealer, and it's color 300.
What I meant to say here, guys, was Juvias Place foundation, not concealer.
It's called Gabon, G-A-B-O-N, and I'm going to use a brush, just the end of a brush to apply to my face, or I can just use my fingers. That's easier. And just tap it in here, here, here. This foundation is very thick, so you don't need a whole lot. Just gonna put a little drop more. I hope I'm not putting too much. Alrighty. You know, always keep a makeup wipe somewhere. Okay. I'm going to use this brush here from BH Cosmetics number 3 to blend out my foundation. Pro Concealer in Fawn to highlight under my eyes. I'm going to put a little bit here and a little bit there. I'll do the center of my nose here, my Cupid's bow. I don't really do my chin because I already have a chin. My chin is a little, to me, pointy. So I'm going to use the other side of the brush, the sponge I should say, and blend in my concealer. This is what I'll do first. I'll use this fan that I have just to let the concealer dry down just a little bit, and that will give me more coverage. I got this fan from Amazon. Isn't it cute? Okay, that's good. And now let's blend in this concealer. I'm trying not to make any faces while I do my makeup because these faces can be a little scary sometimes. Alright, try to do a sharp line here underneath your wing, so there you go. Alright, bring it, I'd like to bring it onto the side of my nose, and then blend out the other side. You know guys, kind of new doing YouTube as far as, you know, recording myself, so I just have to get accustomed to the camera, talking in front of the camera. Not that I'm shy, but you know, you're basically sitting here talking to yourself, you know? So that takes a little getting used to. But I love makeup, and this is something that I've always wanted to do. So I said, you know, let's just get started. Use this what is it called, pure honey, warm honey. Should just put a little bit underneath here, a little lighter color, just a little dab, and see if that makes a difference. You know, why not? See if it brightens up my eye anymore. Just under here. Not going to bring it really out too far. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to use the Black Radiance foundation stick, Espresso, to contour my face along the forehead here, right above my cheeks. Okay. And a little bit on the side of my nose. Alrighty, I'm going to use my same foundation brush just to blend that out. And then you want to brush the contour going upwards. You don't want to drag it down. I'm going to use a smaller brush. Another one, this is from BS Small from Amazon. I'm going to use that to blend out the contour on my nose. Kind of bring it up into my brow a little bit. Into the front part of my brow, I should say. Alrighty. Now, before you set your concealer, you just want to look up and make sure that you have no creases underneath your eye. Okay, and then I'm going to use the same black Radiance setting powder to set my concealer. I'm going to use my makeup sponge. I'm going to push it in. So wherever you highlight, you make sure you set. So I'm going to set here. My forehead. I like to bring it over my brow a little bit, like the top part. Messing up my shirt. I like to set, even though I didn't put any concealer, I like to set my smile line. And I do put it on my chin also. Make sure you get the side of your nose, guys. Alrighty. I like to put it on the side of my nose here. That's for that snatcherization, you know. Give you that snatch Michael Jackson nose that I don't have. Just so it appears a little bit more pointier. And then now that it's set, I'm going to put some powder underneath my eye just to catch any fallout from the I'm going to put some color underneath my waterline. So I'm going to use the same palette here by Juvias Place. Actually, I'm going to use the same color. I'm going to use this color here called Morocco, which I didn't use before, and I'm going to use the same Egypt color underneath my lash line. I normally don't do that, but let's try that this time and see what happens. I'm going to use this brush here from BH Cosmetic, and it's a number 6 brush. It's not too flat. Let's hope it works. As a matter of fact, no, I'm going to use this one. This is a number 7. It's more flatter. It's flatter than the other one. So first, let's take the green color. You know, since this is a holiday look, let's see how this looks. I'm going to brush off this same brush, wipe it off a little bit, and now use the orange looking color. I think it's too late to fix it. Let's use some of that brown that I was using before called Kenya. It's right next to the green color. Kenya's next to green.
Sorry guys, it seems that I've lost the clip somehow where I was putting on the brown eyeshadow.
Okay guys, I went off camera to put on my lashes. These are some lashes that I purchased from Wish. I don't see a name on here, but I'm going to look for the link and put it down in this description box. It came with what? 4. So these are what I have them on. And I use the E.L.F mascara just to put on my top lash before I put the lashes on. I like them. They're not too much. Actually, they're longer than I normally wear, but it's okay. All right, I'm going to use this Jordano. It's called liquid liner pencil to line my waterline. It's a black pencil.
Something new and you want to get good at it, like really good at it. YouTube Premium can help with that. You can study back to back to back without ads. You can download videos so you can keep learning.
This pencil is nice and creamy. I really like it.
With your screen locked. Upgrade to YouTube Premium. Upgrade free for 1 month.
Okay, I'm going to use this Sephora Micro Smooth powder. Okay, in the color Deep to set my face. I'm going to use this brush here from Beauty Concepts, big fluffy brush. Get this here out of the way. I'm really not going to put any powder, extra powder for underneath my eyes. I'm just brushing it off. Like that. Okay. Now to set my contour, I'm going to use this True Complexion contour from Black Radiance, and I'm going to use just the sculpting color, which is here. It looks a little lighter than it should on camera, just to set the areas that I contour. And I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics brush. It came in a pack also, number 3, to set. Or just to add some color back to my face. Wherever you put the cream contour, that's where you set. It's like the perfect color. I'm going to use this Morphe brush to contour my nose. And then I like to bring it up to the front of my brow, and then just bring it down to the sides like that. Not too harsh, just a perfect shade. I hope you guys could see that. Alright, same thing, bring it up to the front of my brow. Kind of giving you like a contour right here in between the brow. You almost have like a triangle. Just like that. Alrighty. That's good. I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics. It's called Glowing in Grease. It's a blush and highlight palette. So I'm going to use this like peachy color here called Paros and Santorini. These two colors. Yeah, these two colors as my blush. I'm going to use another BH Cosmetics brush, number 3 in this color. This is from It's My Ray Ray set. Just to blush up my cheeks. Kind of peachy color. I need to put on my mascara, but let me set my face first with the Maybelline Long Lasting Fix Setting Spray. That's just to lock in everything so you won't look so powdery. Alright, I'm going to use the same brush that I used to put on my blush. As a matter of fact, no. I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush. I've had this brush for a while. Whatever number is on there is gone, but it's still looking good. And I'm going to use this MAC highlighter called Oh Darling to highlight my face just a bit right here. I like this color. It's not too much. Okay. And I just use my finger to do the bridge of my nose. Just right there. I like to put it right here and then a little bit on the tip. And just blend it out a little bit. Like that. Okay, then I'll put on my mascara on my bottom lashes with the E.L.F. again, E.L.F. mascara. I'm going to put a little bit under my top lash. Not much. And then brush it across my bottom lashes. I'm gonna do something today, guys, that I really don't do a lot. I'm gonna put on, maybe I shouldn't tell you guys what I'm going to do. You guys will see in a minute. And then I'll explain is the holiday. Why not do a little something different? I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe with this COVID. It's super crazy and scary. I see people out here partying like there's nothing going on. And I'm going to use this brush here just to put a little bit of the highlight on my brow bone. Just a little bit. Now this is a time where you'd go back to your brows and just use the same pencil. And if you see anything that's like a little faded, you can just go in and just like touch it up. Like if the end part is not as sharp as you would like it to be, you can go in, you know, put a little bit more pencil on it. Like that. Okay. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to use the same spoolie that I was using before, just to make sure the front of my brow is kind of faded. Like that, so it won't look so sharp. Alrighty. And then I'm going to use this E.L.F. brow gel, brow set to set my brow. This part look brown because the color transfer from my eyebrows when I do them to it. But it's normally clear. Just a little tinted right now. Just to brush up my hair. I like this brow gel. As you can see, I have quite a few things from E.L.F. here. I like their products. I think they're good quality, and you know, the price is not bad. Alrighty, do the same thing on this side. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for my brows. And we're almost there. I'm going to take this wipe to take off my my chapstick. You know, sometimes you get a little powder on your nostrils. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm just cleaning that off. Alrighty. The lipstick that I'm going to use is Revlon 402. That's the number, and it's called Devil's Matte. I'm going to be using that with a brown pencil. Okay, guys, I had the wrong pencil, so I'm going to use this Jordano pencil. It comes like that, and you wind it up, and the color is called cabernet. And I'm going to use this to line my lips. It's kind of like a plummy color. Okay guys, I'm back. My camera does not like me today. At the end, I lined my lips with the cabernet Jordana pencil, which is this one. And then I was about to put on my lipstick. The camera shut off on me. The battery was dead, so I had to charge it for a minute. Now, let me put on my lipstick now. And guys, I normally don't wear red lipstick. Barely. But I feel like this is a holiday vibe. The color is pretty. Am I looking like a Christmas tree? Let me go back over my lips with this pencil. Just to sharpen up the liner.